Well, for the third straight game here in the playoffs between Montreal and Boston, we needed overtime. Are we surprised? Not really, but it only took 1 minute and 2 seconds for Susanna Tapani to get her second game-winning goal in overtime for Boston. So a series sweep here for Boston. Cheryl, Montreal had to win tonight. You know Marie-Philippe Poulin was going to step up. She did early, but it just wasn't enough.
Well, it wasn't enough, but when it started, you thought, oh my gosh, the guns are ablazing when Marie-Philippe Poulin gets on the board first, and it's a beautiful play below the goal line. She's so evasive, and she gets to a pocket on the ice. Michaela Grant-Mentis feeds her, but just getting to that pocket, you know that she's got that uncanny sense when she's in and around the net, and she's able to beat Frankel, and that is not an easy task. And then back to the power play, Montreal goals. They have 2 goals up to that point on the power play in the series, but it's going to be a Murphy tip, a redirect off of an Aaron Ambrose shot. You see the double stack there, and the redirect that finds the back of the net. So it felt like Montreal was in full control with that 2-0 lead. I mean, Boston was under siege, in particular in the first period, out shooting Boston 18-4. So if you think about that, Erin Frankel had to stand on her head.
So going into that third period, yes, Montreal was up by 2, but Boston, in their fashion, in the final minutes, always find a way, and it all started with someone like Sophie Shirley.
Well, it really did, and the third line gets it done, and it's a play by Pelkey there, just drawing 2 into her, and Ambrose and Poulin, and then she takes the real estate. Look at the dynamic ability of Sophie Shirley to cut back, take the ice, and go short side on Anne-Renee Desbiens. I thought she was excellent in this series so far, in particular in this game. And then the jailbreak, you can't get caught in behind the play, and Montreal knows that, and it's going to be Pelkey who calls the jailbreak. And listen, Ambrose is angling towards her, so she knows she's got to let that puck go in fast. She does. She finds that far side, and off to overtime we go. And you can see Mueller coming through the neutral zone full speed. That cut to the middle of the ice. Anne-Renee Desbiens is aggressive on the shooter, and Mueller, and you can see on that shot, that redirect with good timing. See how Tapani slows up. She slows up knowing that she has to be available for a rebound. If she gets too tight, she ain't getting that puck. So that good timing, she's able to corral that puck and put it in the empty 4x6, and the rest is history, Kenzie. An unbelievable moment for Boston, for their fans. There was question as to whether they would even make the playoffs. They earned their way here with the last 2 regulation wins against Toronto and Montreal, and now it's a series sweep.
And it's someone like Susanna Tapani, a player they traded for. It's paying off here for Boston, and the home ice really helped them in their favor. They now are on a 5-game win streak here inside the Tsonga Center, and they'll look to keep that streak going as they will play for the Walter Cup in their inaugural season. But we need to find out who they're going to play.